welcome back to Sisters in Crime with Shy and Toy. I'm Toy, and that's short for Latoya.
And I'm Shy, and that's short for Shamia.
We back. Life been lifing.
Oh, listen, I don't even think life is lifing. I don't think they need something a little more intense than that because
that ain't even a term, y'all. And it
that
ain't
ain't
just
even a
one
term.
of us. When I tell you, both of us have had so much going on. I know we've been MIA, but we're back. We're going to be more consistent with our content as life allows. Things happen a lot of times that are beyond our control.
Yeah.
But we have been missing this. So we're going to today, just because we stepping back in the pond, getting our feet wet, we have an update, y'all, on a case that we previously covered for Miss Asha Degree. Am I saying that right, Asha?
We've been saying Asha because we've covered this case before, but I think it is Asha, but I'm not sure. Please forgive us to her family out there if we are mispronouncing her names. Even the news outlets, each one have been saying different pronunciations, so I'm not entirely sure.
I think you're right, though. I think it's Asha Degree. So, if you guys remember, we recall this case of a young girl who disappeared Valentine's Day, the year 2000. At the time, there was no leads. This case has been cold since then. We are now in the year 2024. The only, I think, lead they have was they had found her backpack and clothes and like some black trash bags somewhere up towards North Carolina way. I think that was like 2004, 2005-ish or something like that. A couple years after she disappeared. But now they have an update, honey. Last month in September, the FBI, the feds, did a search of a residence in Shelby, North Carolina. It was Shelby, right, sis?
It is Cleveland County, Shelby.
Yes. So apparently they had DNA from when she disappeared way back when. It was a hit for some guy so is the individual who may or may not be a suspect that passed away in 2004. So the potential suspect or whoever, he is no longer alive, but the
Russell
Lee Underhill. But so Asha is presumed deceased.
Yes.
She was presumed to be a victim of a homicide. Mm-hmm. According to the arrest records, they had a familial hit as well. So they searched a residence in Shelby. They believe her body is, what's the word they used?
Concealed somewhere.
Concealed somewhere. So they actually searched several residences. In early November, early September, like around the 11th or something like that. Mm-hmm. So they searched several I'm sorry, y'all, my lips is burning. I got that duck plump from NYX, and I try. My lips is tingling. Okay. So that's a weird sensation, but we gonna see if they.
But I want to try it. Let me know.
I'm gonna see if it's gonna look any more juicy. Okay. Yeah. So also, y'all, I saw that they found a green car.
Yes. Well, that's the first thing, y'all. So I don't know. Some of y'all are our ride or dies, and some of y'all are new to us. So welcome. But like we mentioned earlier, we covered this case before, and there was the speculation that Asha was seen getting into this green car. Over the years, it's been speculations of what type of green car it was. Basically, in my head, it was just this funky old looking green car.
That's what it all boiled down to. I pulled up the image of what they suspected the car to look like. So y'all go back and watch our video.
Yes, because with the description, I was like, this is a pretty interesting looking car. Like, if someone saw her get into a vehicle like this, it would most definitely
stand out, right?
Stand out. And I was like, there's no way. Like, this stands out, No one found that green car until last month. in September.
And that car looked like it's probably been in a garage since this
60s
happened.
or 70s, yes.
Yeah, it's been concealed. That car has not seen the light of day until now. I can tell, but that green car is very similar to the one
Yes.
I pulled up and the one that they say that she was seen getting into.
Yes.
Now, it
And
is presumed that family's home, it was a couple. It is
yeah.
presumed that they concealed details of this homicide to protect their children. So it's assumed that their children had something to do with Aisha's disappearance.
Also the part that fueled me up, and I think it really ignited a lot of people, is this family, and I think the last name is Deadman. I don't know I think the mom's name was the mom or grandmother's name was Connie, and I can't remember her husband's name. But anyway, this is a prominent, privileged family in Cleveland County.
Yes.
And allegedly, the cops have had this information about Aisha's case since it happened, basically, right? Since they found this book bag, right? And that fuels me up because I understand I am not a what you would call a licensed detective, okay?
But we know what we be doing.
I know what I be doing.
We know what
I understand that there are details from the case you have to withhold from the public so that you can, get, clarity and get, a clean investigation. I get all of that.
Yeah.
But you're telling me you find DNA evidence of this Underhill man in the book bag that you found years ago and you didn't make moves. Like, did you at least not talk to him? Like what was the strategy here? Because
I wonder why it took so long to test it when they said they had the DNA from then. Why did it took so long to test it or get a hit? And it's very convenient that the man is now the potential suspect, the presumed suspect, because it wasn't really confirmed through the arrest records why his name was thrown into this. I'm assuming he's the suspect. It's convenient that he's now deceased, right?
Yes. And he's been deceased for quite a while. Not like
20 years. He's been deceased for 20 years.
Was it 20 years?
He died in 2004.
He did?
Yes.
Because he wasn't this Underhill man, Russell, was not any relation to this family. He actually just lived on the Deadman's property. Okay. Yeah. So why were y'all protecting this man? Like,
it's really funky. It's giving police cover up, maybe.
It's giving police cover up for a family, and this is my opinion. This is not facts. These are our opinions. It's giving police cover up for a family. Yeah. Exactly.
This ain't been found nowhere for sure. This is what SistasinCrimewithShiandToy think. Okay.
Yes, this is. Let's get that out there, okay? But this, what it's given is, okay, we are a prominent family who has the bag to cover up stuff, and now this person is no longer alive, and now we want to just get this off our chest because, like Cat Williams
and usually you only see stuff like that, like if somebody's in poor health or they done found God or something like that. But that is, y'all have covered this up for 25 years. For 25 years, this family has not had peace.
And I remember
they don't know what happened to their daughter.
Exactly. And I remember, like, when we were covering the case, the part that really, like, of course, the whole case just really, like, squeezed my heart. But one of the aspects we covered at the end was the family stayed in their family home for a number of years after she went missing, in hopes that if she
would come home,
her family would be there. She wouldn't have to go anywhere to find them.
Right.
And that is heartbreaking. If you think about that, they eventually did move. Mm-hmm. But I still think they stay in the area though. But if I were that family, lawsuit from anybody that was involved, lawsuit.
You gonna pay me for my pain and suffering? Call it what you want. They've been through hell for 24 years.
Yeah, and
going on 25.
But see, part of our suspicion was right though, Toy, because we assumed that she got lured out of that house
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah. We
Because
were
it
right
didn't.
on that.
Yeah, we were right on that point. I think back then my thoughts were possibly like someone had started uh maybe like a pen pal. You'll have to go back and look at the previous
And
video, y'all.
I believe we were right on that as well. I think
Yeah.
she maybe developed a relationship with this guy under the guise that he was younger,
Like a pen
maybe.
pal. We thought it
Yeah,
was a pen pal. I
yeah,
think that was the FBI suspicion. I think one of it too, and I thought that too because there was a book. But now it all makes sense because the Deadmans had granddaughters or daughters Aisha's age during that
yeah,
time.
yeah.
So it all makes sense. It's all linking up, and y'all, when all of this comes out, y'all, when Cat Williams said everything's getting opened,
2024 is the year of truth. He said it, and
yeah.
listen.
Listen, it's been sadly true. Like that's all I can say.
Pandora's box.
Yes.
Pandora's box. And
Yes.
I'm gonna say another thing, completely unrelated. Jaguar Ryder ain't as crazy as y'all think she is.
I don't think so. I'm gonna leave them people
We're
alone.
gonna leave that alone though.
But I agree. I've always thought that even this whole debacle with her, that's another thing. But anyway,
Yeah.
I don't think she's as crazy as people try to make her seem. I think crazy is the narrative that they push a lot to
Yes.
get people to.
So people won't listen to
Yeah.
her allegations and
Yeah.
things going
Yeah,
on.
because if you put her on a platform that big and you say, oh, she's crazy and stuff, people who've never seen her before, it's gonna sound crazy.
Exactly, but nah, y'all ain't fooling me. But anyway, we gonna get back to Asha. We talk
But
about that.
back to Shelby's sweetheart,
Yeah.
because that's what she has been named. Since she went missing, Shelby's sweetheart. I believe there was still a sign up in the community for her. Of course, it had a number and like a reward for if anyone had any details about the case.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
nothing. I always knew that this family would find closure.
Yeah.
I'm just very sad at this.
The resolve, because honestly, a lot of people felt that she may still be alive, and
Yeah.
according to the FBI, they believe that when she went missing, her life was taken. She was unalive.
Yeah. There was no period of time. Yeah.
No, not at all. She was unalived in 2000 when she went missing. So it's a sad, outcome. They haven't released all the details. So if more things begin to come about, then we'll come back and revisit this, because I'm definitely wanting to, I want to know, these people need to be prosecuted, charges need to be filed. If they help conceal this, I need to know all the details, and I'm gonna read the court dockets, and I'm gonna read the arrest records and all of this. But I need some resolve myself, because that just kind of hits close to home, and bless the Degree family.
Absolutely, and many prayers for them still. Like my sister said, we will be fully in tune and keeping up with all the updates they have for this case, because y'all, like, reading into this case, like how the Deadman, Mr. Deadman, I can't remember his first name, forgive me, y'all, how he possibly used to get his daughters to transport patients, and how that may have been a way that they used to, like,
it's a lot, y'all.
It's a lot, y'all.
And I'm ready to see this unfold. We need to wrap this up before 2025 come in, because I need answers, and I know the family need answers too.
Yes. And why did it take y'all so long? Because nothing makes me mad than, in some instances, in some cases, you just can't help it. We got those cases from.
Let's be real.
Okay.
She's a little black girl.
I wasn't gonna say it,
but let's be real. Yeah. Our cases, our stories don't get as much attention. Doesn't get as much resources. Now, I'm not gonna say it ain't get enough attention, because this was a case that blew up, but we don't get as much from the police and law enforcement. We don't get as much time devoted to us. Yeah. Unfortunately, I had to call a spade a spade. Had it been a little white girl, that girl would have been found the next day. The story would have been told the next day. Okay.
I agree. There are a lot of cases that I have never heard of that I hear about now on social media, TikTok, but no mainstream outlets like
Yeah.
CNN, like
Exactly,
nothing like
because
that. Yeah,
it's not big enough to warrant any attention. They don't care, but we care. Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah,
we are going to continue to follow this up and see
yeah,
this through to the end, because it's very unfortunate, and I really pray this does not happen to another Black child, any child. I pray this does not happen to another child. Period. Okay,
yeah,
because I like it's so much going on, y'all. And I always see stuff in the media pertaining to children. Sometimes I have to take a step away because it's
yeah.
just a lot. But yeah,
Yeah, no family should have to endure something like this.
yeah, yeah.
Nobody. I don't care what color you are,
Yeah.
black,
That's
white.
why I said no, no
Yeah,
child. It don't
yeah,
even matter what color the child is.
yeah,
Like no
yeah,
child should have to experience
yeah,
that. So
yeah.
we gonna continue to watch this, y'all.
Mhm.
Y'all can start back sending us recommendations, cases, things you may want us to discuss or look at or review. We are on our email address is SistasinCrimewithShiandToy at gmail.com. Remember, we are on TikTok. That's where we are the most engaging with our supporters. We are, excuse me, on YouTube, and we are on Instagram. Well, not much on Instagram, but you know it's there.
Yeah.
So just reach out to us, guys, with your stories. And we hopefully we back full force, hitting
Yeah.
the ground running. We don't know. We don't know. Okay.
Listen,
Listen,
but we love y'all. It don't
we
matter.
do.
We love y'all.
We look. We just finna see. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But
The
listen, we
the
ain't
way
stopping, okay?
the way life has been life and things have been going on for the both of us, like I'm not going, we're not giving up on this,
Yes.
but we have to devote time where we have to devote time. And
Yes.
sometimes it gets hard with schedules and things and personal
Mhm.
things. So,
It
with
does.
that being said, please, the key word is grace. Give us grace. We will be back interacting with you all, engaging with you all again. We have
Yes.
fun on TikTok. So, that is the best way to engage back and forth with us. Did you have any final thoughts, Boo?
I don't. You covered everything. Like, yeah,
Okay.
don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's it.
Yes.
I don't think you covered that part, but that's it.
Yes, like, share, comment, subscribe. And again, like my sister said, we really do love y'all.
We do.
We coming, we coming, we
Yes.
coming. We gonna keep
Thank
cranking
y'all
out
for the
the
views on our previous videos. One of them hit
Yes.
like 35,000. That's the highest we've
Yes.
ever gotten on one of
Thank
our TikTok videos. And
y'all.
that is so interesting.
Yeah.
Most of it is love, but everything ain't love, but that's fine.
But y'all could, we love y'all too, so it's fine. We ain't even about to address the haters. But we gonna be getting back with some tea too, as things
Yeah.
unfold.
Yeah.
So yeah, we are not gonna hold y'all any longer. This was a brief one just so we can get back in the hang and swing of things. And we like Asha Degree, we've been following that, so we did want to crank that out. We a little late getting out, but it's out here. Okay.
Yes.
All right, we doing the best we can. We love y'all. All hearts and minds clear.
Absolutely, y'all. We love y'all. Take care. Stay blessed. It's
Yes.
fall time. As you can see, we're cranking out the fall decor. I'm not finished, so
Yeah.
don't do me. But
I'm very sad though because my fall decor is finished. However, I bought a mom plant to put at my door. It has
okay.
died. So Helene killed my plant. So
Oh no.
yeah, and it was beautiful. I actually had to go 2 hours away to get that plant. So I have to see if I can revive it. If not, I'll have to buy a new one. And those are not cheap. Okay. Um.
We'll go to Lowe's. They had them for $7
Okay.
this
Because that
past
one
weekend.
I paid a little coin for because it came with the pot and everything. So
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
not
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, and that's another thing, y'all. For all of the victims with Hurricane Helene, I know there's people still with power outages. With the current hurricane that is going on right now, Milton, throughout Florida, we pray for the people who are impacted by that. Of course,
Yeah, for real.
we live in some of the areas that were impacted, so a lot of our family, my sister was impacted.
Yeah. I was without power for a week, but I'm bougie, so I went to go get a hotel for a couple days.
Yeah.
I could not handle that. I did it for 3 days. After the third day, it was like the purge out here, or you couldn't find food. If you could, it was a limited menu. Even
I'm
the
not
Waffle House
laughing
was
at
trash.
the situation. I'm just
She
laughing at
laughing at me
I'm
because
just laughing at
like
her.
everybody was saying, "Toya, you did what?" Yeah, I went to Charlotte.
Yeah.
Toya got
Yes.
the hell out of here.
Yes.
But my home was intact when I returned, so thank God for that. Power was restored after like day 6 or something like that. But my heart goes out to specifically those in like North Carolina got it so bad. There's so many people that are now homeless. If
Yeah.
y'all know anybody, if you can contribute to like Red Cross, Salvation Army and things, they right now what they're collecting is winter items because the temperatures have been dropping, and
Yeah.
there's so many people, especially in Western North Carolina, that are living in tents because they lost everything,
Yeah.
even children. So look online, see what you can do, what you can contribute. There are a lot of organizations. There's a GoFundMe specifically to help Hurricane Helene victims. Do what you can because now is the time we need to help each other, y'all. It is bad in North Carolina. That's not to take away anything that happened in South Carolina or any victims in South Carolina. But from everything I've seen, North Carolina got the worst of it. Okay,
Yeah.
so hearts and prayers go out to them. Also, it is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, as well as I think Breast Cancer Survival Month and Child Loss Month. So heart goes out to any. I don't want to call you victims, all of these survivors, because victims sometimes can be dehumanizing. So hearts and prayers goes out to all the survivors. I will be wearing my purple, pink, and I don't know what's the color for the child loss.
I'm not sure. I can't remember that one, but I also want
Is
that
it
one.
green?
It's also, I
Oh, it's
think
Mental Health Awareness Month too. I
yeah.
think
It's also
yeah. Go ahead, boo.
it's also trigeminal neuralgia month, which is something I struggle with. So you
So
also
what's
got to
y'all
throw
color? I got a lot of colors on wearing this
yeah.
month. What's y'all color?
So it's like a teal, I believe. I think it's teal,
Okay.
I think. But it also is that much trigeminal neuralgia, which is something I struggle with. So there's a lot of things like the word of the month, y'all, is community. All
Yeah.
right.
Yes.
Um, get out there if you can. Like I said, there's still victims and people who need assistance. Assist where you can. Even I know there's the economy and all that stuff. Even if you only can send up a quick prayer for somebody,
Yeah.
prayer
That's
changes things,
listen.
y'all.
Prayer changes things.
Yeah.
Prayer changes things. And if you're like me, where you may not necessarily have the time to devote because you're already strapped for time,
Yes.
even at the registers, all you gotta do is round up. Like I've been rounding up. I've been doing what I can. I'm gonna send a
Yep.
donation, whatever
Yep.
you can do to help. If you can't help financially, if you can put the time and resources in, by all means do it. If I could, I would. If
Yeah.
not, prayer.
Yep. 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 That's
Or
all.
whoever you believe in,
Yeah.
pray to your gods. Whoever, if you don't
Yeah.
believe, you just want to hit the ground running.
Yeah.
More power to y'all. You are appreciated.
Yeah.
But yes, community.
Yeah.
Amen.
Community and just being there for one another. What has within the last couple of months, I know for everybody in my immediate community, and then just seeing all of the impact from all of the hurricanes and all the things we've been
Yeah.
experiencing, it is evident, and I feel like God is really putting in the atmosphere that we really need to stay connected with
Yeah.
one another and assist where you can.
Yeah.
Because we can't do this without each other. So,
Exactly.
with that
Exactly.
said, we are going to wrap up. We love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Again, many prayers of the people who are impacted by Helen or Helene. I don't know the way they're saying
Helene.
Helene and Milton. And unfortunately, I hear that there are more storms brewing. So, we are going to pray those away that they go in another direction.
Exactly.
Not to impact anyone else, but just to kind of fizzle on out in the ocean.
Right.
But yes, we love y'all. Thank y'all for your support. Please don't forget us to send us suggestions to our emails, or if you're in our inboxes on Instagram and TikTok. We love y'all. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.